message as we round up the program.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, children. Today is the International Day of the Girl Child, and for me, the International Day of the Girl Child is bittersweet. For every strong woman, you know what I mean by that. As a strong woman, we do not want to be differentiated. We do not want you to have a special day for us. But we know it's important because women suffer every single day. So it's necessary that we have this day. But even in having this day, it's discriminating against us because it still shows that how our brains are not seen as equal. We have a general manager here who has risen, regardless of if she's a man or a woman. You know, it hasn't been because of her gender, but because of her capability. But yet, we still have a day dedicated to the girl child because we suffer. We do not have a day dedicated to the male child. You know, so even in this day, there's discrimination in it. Regardless of everything we've said today, I want to speak to the generation of tomorrow. The real reason why we are here. Please, the youth, sit down and listen for 1 second. I watched your drama, and your drama for me was a little bit sad because we had a daughter who brought her father. Her father was sick at home, and the daughter was saying, "I'm sorry, Daddy, everything will be okay." We have women who struggle. We have women who rise to the top. Why don't we use examples like that to motivate our children? Yes, we look after the family. I'm a mother of 3 children. I believe one day Joy will be a mother, but she has to be the strongest voice in this room. To be honest with you, I wanted to hear more from Joy than from anybody else here. This is why I was here today. And I didn't hear enough from her. Joy, your voice needs to be stronger. If you listen to Greta Thunberg, you would find that how she doesn't have any voice that outshadows her when she gets into a room. When you get into the room, all we are here for is to hear your voice. That is why your name is on there. If we're not listening to your voice, I don't want to be seated here. I've listened to everybody, and I'm going to tell you something. Take this from the truth. You need to start being real and being truthful to yourself. If not, you cannot go as far as you truly can go. The reality is we're all here because we want to hear from you and not from anybody else. Your voice should be the loudest. We should be hearing more of what you think and how you think this should be run. That's the only way to convince us to support you more. Another thing I noticed is it says digital generation, our generation. As Nigeria, we're a very rich country. You want to help the children, right? Back in, what year was this? I think 2007, 2008, when I came into Nigerian uni to do my NYSC. We were sharing computers, 1 laptop per child in the FCT. I don't know how many of you lived in the FCT then. If we could do that in 2007, Joy, you can do so much more. You can do so much more, and I'm not saying on your own, but demand more from us. We are seated here, you have GMs, you have EGs, you have etc. You're going on NTA. Ask people to support your voice, but to support your voice in the right way. Not to support your voice to share notebooks. No, we're going digital. To support your voice to share laptops, to share tablets, to share things that will actually change the lives of these children. Be our Greta Thunberg. We want someone like you. We want to be able to support you. We want to be able to queue behind you. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Besides all the charity that you see we do as a family, I'm here actually representing my mother-in-law who owns the A3 Foundation, the former First Lady of Kogi State, who is a very strong woman, and who, because of her, I'm also a very strong woman. Amongst other things, I've always been strong, but yes, she has given me a voice to be able to speak a lot, right? There's so much a woman can do. You shouldn't be held back or subdued by any limitations. And this is to all the young girls out there. Your job is not to be a carer. Yes, you're going to care for your fathers, for your children, for your mothers, for whatever, but you can do so much more. Whatever you put your mind to, that's where you're going to. Our dreams are only limited by our own understanding of ourselves. So for Joy, I want to take this platform today to tell you to demand more. Ask for laptops, ask for tablets, ask for things, the real things. You're talking digital. So you do not need, nobody writes anymore in the real world, only in Nigeria. We need to be with them. You are our future. If you're not ready to take us there, what are we doing here? So we have this group called the Progressive Youth Movement. And what is this group about? Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, I have a political background. So everywhere I go, you see I'm sharing the Nigerian flags and I'm talking politics.